It's that same old startup screen glow, blowing dust off a gray game logo. Saturday stacked in a plastic case, sleepover scores we can't erase. Kirk's got stats like a cheat sheet code, and he's got jokes from the late night shows. Top 4 takes from a childhood stash, argue till the credits crash. Welcome to my nostalgia therapy. Tougher reasons I still feel 16. Pixel hearts and worn out TVs. Play it back, let it all come clean. Laughing like we never had to leave. Hit subscribe to the Kid and Me. Every week's another memory. Yeah, this is my nostalgia therapy.
This is the Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top 4 and nothing more. Andy, you made it.
I'm here.
10 minutes. That was perfect timing. Hey, so where are you?
I'm in the new, which it's not really set up well, but this is the Rushmore room in my new home. We're working on it, but it's here, and we made it.
Don't put your elbows out, dude. Don't put your elbows out. So for everybody that doesn't know, Andy has sold his house back in. What's up, Marvin Wynn? Hey, Marvin, don't go nowhere. I got to send you a wrench. You didn't get one last week, for goodness sake. Marvin was on the show last week, guys, and it was a fantastic show. We had a great time, and I'm excited about this week, Andy. We have 2 amazing guys coming back. I believe one of them, Hector, is coming back for his 3rd, maybe 4th, at the 3rd time. And then CJ is coming back for his 2nd time. And it's been way too long to have CJ back and, of course, Hector back. But we're going to talk tonight about cartoon theme songs. I love cartoon theme songs. It's one of the most nostalgic things possible is a cartoon jingle in your head. And it's nostalgia therapy. This is a time where we get to lean in and kind of just go through our past. And Andy, we decided, since we've already kind of done this episode, I kind of just threw it out there. I guess everybody agreed because nobody disagreed and said, why don't we just do underrated, which means kind of like the next tier or 2 of that. And I am excited, man. I have a great list. I hope you have a good list. And I know I was talking with the guys back in the green room. They got a great list. And I think we should probably get this thing going here very shortly. Because time is precious tonight. So we'll learn all about that later. But I'm going to send Marvin a bone. Can you introduce our guys? Let's go with our top 4 underrated cartoon theme songs of all time. Let's get it. All right, it's Thursday night. You know what we love to do? We love to climb the mountain. We love to invite our friends in. We did the coin flip in the back, and I think Hector won the coin flip. He decided to receive in the second half, so CJ's taken over the kick. So let's introduce our first guy out the box, Hector Miray with Faith in Fandom. You guys know him. He's been on the show before. There he is, and he is also in a different location because apparently his kids go to the Hogwarts School of Wizarding, and he's helping them move back home. And so, welcome back to the show, Hector.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Yeah, man, and let's get your cohort over at Love Thy Nerd and another amazing leader in the nerd ministry, Faith in Fandom and Next Generation. But let's get out CJ Burroughs, the Next Gen Nerd. Yeah, man. So Hector, you're going to go second today. So since you're going to go second, let's introduce your corner of the internet first so that CJ can just get on into his first pick.
Okay.
So tell us all about Faith in Fandom, That look, your little bread bites, and no, we call it bread bites. Yours is bread something.
Or bite size.
Bite size. Yeah, we call it bread bites, bite size. And everybody's Hobbit. Yeah, everybody needs one of those. Emotional Hobbit. Yeah, tell us all about all that stuff.
So I've been doing Faith and Fandom for what year is this? This is 2016, 2026. I'm on the wrong decade. I've been doing Faith and Fandom for about 13 years. And primarily it's a book series of geeky devotionals and Bible studies. And I've been doing those in book format. We have 12 books in that series out. We also have podcasts. We'll review Comic-Cons. We'll do audio chapters for each version of the print devotionals we do. So for people that don't like to read as much, we also put all of our devotionals on our website so you can read for free. We go to Comic-Cons. We do about 20 Comic-Cons a year. And at about 5 of those, we'll do Geek Church services, like full-blown Sunday morning services, which you guys are familiar with too now. And we do the church services and just try and leverage as much landscape as we can to do connection with people in the geek community to be able to help them kind of get closer to God where they're at. I also just wrote my first fiction novel, and that officially came out this week. It's like I took the characters from my first Dungeons and Dragons campaign and wrote a novel around them. Because I like the characters that we made, but if you actually play Dungeons and Dragons, you spend 5 hours just fighting one room of goblins, and you don't really get to tell the story as much. So I wrote a story that I'm pretty excited about, and now I'm working on another Faith and Fandom book. So we do a lot of stuff with that, and actually, I was the bite sizes for over 5 years. I was doing weekly 3-minute devotionals for Love Thy Nerd Radio when they were doing a radio station, and now they've kind of decommissioned the radio station, and they're going more towards playlists on Spotify and such. So I moved that over to Faith and Fandom, and so I'm doing those there now. And actually, just this week, I think you guys just added me, but just started moving Faith and Fandom content to TikTok too, because I've been slow with that. So.
Yeah, man. So you can find all your stuff basically at Faith and Fandom everything, because that's how we found you. Yep. And I just want to shout out before we get into CJ real quick. Hector has been one of, if not the biggest, I would say there's about 5 really inspirational people in this space. A couple of them are with the Culture Box that we'll talk about later. But early on, I purchased these 2 from you, and I need to get the rest of them. But I just love this concept so much. And ironically, I had found you just through some of the guys in Culture Box. And Geek Devotions did a tournament, and you were in that tournament, I believe, along with.
I felt weird about that tournament too. I wasn't mad at it, but I was just should we be doing this? This feels wrong. I was like, are we gonna hurt somebody?
I went and liked everybody in the tournament, just so I could follow and figure out who everybody was.
I totally know the idea, but I'm always worried about offending people, and I'm like, somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna.
Yeah. I realized real quickly that some of the stuff that you were doing was already on my heart, and we happened to land in some conventions, and I saw you and about 3 or 4 other people. Dave Mattingly was one of them. That was who's been on the show twice. That had done Nerd Church, and I was like, Andy, I wonder if we could do that in the conventions that we're at. Now, not only are we doing it, but Andy and his wife are on staff with one of them. We're darn near on staff, the staff for the other one. And we have now also we preach about 6 times a year right now, but we were in about 10 different conventions. We were kind of similarly on the same path. You have been such an inspiration to us. I actually wrote my first nonfiction about a year ago. And it started about 20 years ago. So that's kind of crazy. Andy actually wrote a children's book. We both are doing devotionals that we'll talk about halftime. But I just want to say real quickly, thank you for all the stuff you're doing in the space. Because it really has pushed us. We're like, man, what else can we do? Can we do this? Can we do that? And every time I log into your little Amazon, it's like, man, he's got like 4 more books here. This dude is like throwing content at the wall. We haven't published one yet. You can go on our website and see. I dropped. This will be week 21 of the video game devotion. So one a day. So 7 of them will drop tonight after we get off. DJ Courageous, what an amazing channel this is, ladies and gentlemen. If you love Christian,
I've seen DJ Courageous's stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, he's going to be on the show in music next time. So yeah, man. So speaking of Dave Mattingly, there he is dropping his thing. He's dropping his top 4. Well, let's get the other guy. The other part of
I just want to say one thing. I was at a Comic-Con in Charleston, South Carolina, back in February, and like people came up to the booth to talk about your show.
Really?
Yeah. I was in Charleston and somebody says, "You've been on the Rushmore Show."
Oh, it was probably Bryce. Was it Bryce?
That sounds right.
Gosh, well, right. Wait, hold on. Here's Bryce right here.
Where's J Dubs?
I bet it was him because he's in Charleston. And my daughter is, let's prayerfully, look, there's 4 really praying guys right here on the show and some other. My daughter is praying to be at that Wizarding College to play softball. So hopefully I'll be moving her in like you are moving people out sometime next August. Not this one, but next one. So she's really trying to get over there. So we've actually visited Charleston a couple times. We actually were there about 3 weeks ago to see Brandon Lake. We were down there again. But look, this will be Joe Rogan, and y'all all get mad if we keep going. So let's get CJ out here. CJ, tell us all about your neck of the internet, Next Gen Nerd, and then we'll jump into the content.
Yeah, what's up, my nerds? Glad to be here. So as far as what I do, I love talking to people about what they love. And so when I started the Next Gen Nerd podcast, it was a lot of things that I loved. And some of my favorite episodes right off the bat were things that I knew nothing about, and just getting to hear like somebody's heart on why they love certain things. And so I began to shift our show. And so that's what I really love to do. I love to get somebody on and talk about things that maybe I know a little bit about, maybe I know a lot about, but the things that I don't know, I enjoy understanding why. Todd Turner's a friend of Hector's and I's, and he came on with Fantastic Four. And I knew who Fantastic Four was, but I didn't know why. They were great. And just talking with him and hearing his heart of why he loved that family was pretty cool. So that's one the big things that I do online is that when I can, looking forward to summer vacation and having plenty of time to produce. The other thing, Hector and I are co-hosts on a Love Thy Nerd podcast called The Pull List, where we talk about comics, where while I have owned comics for a long time, have not collected them until in the last couple of years. And so I get to pick Hector's brain, and we talk about things that we love about comics. We look at what we see spiritually in comics, and it's been a lot of fun to talk about something I love with a guy that's pretty great. I shout out Hector's devotionals as well. My family's going through one of them at dinner once or twice a week, and it's been really sweet to pick the things that my kids love and seeing it in a fresh light, kind of a gospel-centered message, using the things that they love. So it's been really cool. So yes, check out his shop as well. So nextgennerd.com, and then also lovethynerd.com, the pull list.
That is awesome. Just real quick, and this is something that I kind of put together. Get the light off. There it is. The Coalition of Christian Creators Directory. I hand this out at the conventions. But anybody can go into our website and download this for free. There's 140 Christian creators, and both CJ and Hector are in this book. That what we love is like when we meet somebody that's dressed like a furry or Iron Man or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know I could be a Christian," and I'm like, "Here's 140 people that say differently, and from all kinds of walks of life." So they're in that too. If you want to see more of their content. Hello, Lil Mo. What's up? Lil Mo actually reached out to me, Andy, online. He's a part, I'm saying he, hopefully he, maybe she, I'm sorry. Lil Mo is a part of Christian Ninja, Christian Ninja's neck of the woods, and then wanted to be on the show. So I'm like, hey, yeah, absolutely. Send me an email and come check us out on a Thursday. And boom, there he is. So, yep, Taco. Yeah, part of Taco. So, yeah, Mo, we would love to have you. This is the flow of the show. And, man, that's a lot of rhyming.
Oh, it's the flow of the show.
Let's get this on the go. All right. So, look, CJ, you'll be first. We call him Rosie. First things first, our first round, we just kind of talk criteria. Criteria is like, kind of like who, what, when, where, why. Why are you picking this stuff? Because you were raised in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. You like this on Saturday mornings. Your parents wouldn't let you watch that. You love anime. You love this. Why would you pick these as opposed to the real ones? And what makes it underrated, I guess. So, thanks for coming in. Oh, and thanks for hanging out on the Twitch side. We are like one little thing away from getting monetization over there. So it's affiliate, I guess they call it. So if you guys hang out with us all night over there, that would be amazing. Thanks for being here. So start us off with your criteria, and then Rosie is number 4, and let's talk about it.
Yeah, so I love cartoons. I love talking about cartoons. I think the medium can share some really great stories. And so when you said underrated, and I knew I had to like cross off X-Men and Ninja Turtles and like all the things that, I'm like, oh, but that's okay because my list is long. So when I was looking at these things, there were a couple things that I definitely had to have, like these shows had to have these things. Number one, it had to be ringtone worthy. Like it had to be something that I would put as my ringtone because it makes me happy.
That's a good one.
So in fact, 3 of these had been my ringtone at one point or another. So that was one. Number 2, I didn't want to stick to a single decade. So I tried to like spread it out because there are great underrated cartoons in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, currently. Like there's a lot of great shows out there. So I try to spread them out a little bit. And again, I had to love the show as well as the song. Like it's not just like, oh, that was a fun song, but like I had to like when I hear this song, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I know I'm in for 22 minutes of joy. So those are kind of like what I was thinking, where I was going. But when I was thinking underrated, I also had to not know a lot of details about some of these shows. I had to like dig. Like if I knew off the top, it was this day, it was this time. I watched all the episodes. So my first one, My Rosie, is a show from 1986. Actually, did not air on a single channel. It was back when several channels bought up the ability to syndicate it. It came straight to syndication. It's Defenders of the Earth, which follows several cartoon comic strips. The Phantom, Flash Gordon. You had Mandrake. And the black guy, I can't remember his name, but I love the show. And it was when I was a kid, it would come out. Like I had like 3 episodes that were recorded on a VHS, and I watched those things till the thing burned up. And so I remember when I had kids, I was like, "What was that show with Flash Gordon and Phantom?" Like I remember what it was. I had to go and hunt it down. And the second the theme started playing, I was like, "It was Defenders of the Earth." It was definitely this show. So I love that show. So 1986, no station to have as its home, Defenders of the Earth. It's such a crazy rock ballad that sounds like a Sunday school teacher was like making up the words, so they had to rhyme, and it wasn't like it's so extra, and I love it. And this is the only one that hasn't been my ringtone. And boys, it's going to change. This is going to have to go on the list. My new ringtone, the Defenders of the Earth theme. So that's my Rosie.
Dude, I love this pick. This is a Benjamin, which we call honorable mentions. It's off the chart. You hit it on the nail on the head with the type of music, the teacher kind of let's rhyme this thing and make that kind of no, let's go. It's the time for the show, that kind of thing. But one thing we didn't mention, and Andy, I don't know if it's going to be available because I kind of was looking up some of the ones I had and I couldn't find them, but maybe we can. Anything musically, we do a Spotify playlist. And
I'm jotting them down just in case I can find them.
If we can find them, we'll make a Spotify playlist of everything mentioned on the show tonight, guys. So if you don't know it, maybe you'll get it there. Here's one of the things I did find. Not all the official ones were on there, but we might put an unofficial, cover, if you will. I saw a couple of those. So this is a good pick. Andy, this is before your time.
Yeah, I'm showing my age in this one. This is but as I'm looking it up, is that, hold on, Defenders of the Earth. Who's the purple guy?
The Phantom. Come on, bro. Billy Zane. Billy Zane, the Phantom.
Who was almost Bruce Campbell.
1986.
Which would have been fun.
I'm born in 89, so I was not, I'm not privy to this one quite.
So the Phantom was an old comic strip that was like in the newspapers comic strip, like old stuff. But this show, like, it has everyone, and then it has like their young counterparts, like their little sidekick that they take on adventures. It's a fun ride, man. The first few episodes are pretty fun.
I love it. It looks great.
Defenders of the Earth. Yeah. Dude, that is so 80s. Man.
They have it on here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making a playlist, and we're going to try to get as much as we can.
Let's see if we can get it. All right. Well, that's a great pick. Hector, do you like Defenders of the Earth?
No.
No surprise. Hector's gonna look at my list and go, "What trash does CJ watch? What does he watch? Like, who is this dude?"
Am I surprised that it's on CJ's list? Not at all.
No.
Hey, Lomo. So tonight's show is top 4 underrated Christian. Not Christian. I read your thing. Cartoon theme songs. No, they don't have to be Christian, but this isn't a Christian channel, but it's not a Christian channel. It's a variety show, but we do talk Christ. So welcome in, and you'll see that we love Jesus. We'll talk about Jesus quite a bit. And by the way, if anybody ever needs prayer, drop it in the chat. DJ Courageous, the theme for Dinosaurs was lit. That's a good pick. Look, why don't you jump in, Hector, and give us your little bit of criteria, and then you'll hear your number 4. So
a large chunk of my criteria is just what was missing from your previous list.
So everybody, we had a previous show that was top 4 cartoon theme songs. That's why we can't do that episode, because it would be the same thing. And Hector's going to give me his top. So essentially, this is going to be Hector's top 4 as long as it wasn't on the first one. So that's going to be awesome.
So all of my straight up top 4 of just regular cartoon songs would have been. I'm going to drop their whole lists in the chat.
All right. Okay.
From before.
That's good. There you go.
So I looked at the list and I was like, I agree with so many of these things, but there's some things that absolutely, in my opinion, should have been on there, even if it was in the Benji's down there. Mm-hmm. But the first one that I just was like, how dare you not be in there is Goof Troop as my race.
Oh, another. Yep, this is a great one.
That's an early 90s. Like, you go to Pizza Hut and get the meal that you get for reading. You would get the Goof Troop pizza combo. Well, always sticked. Oh, yeah. Listen, Goof Troop was a banger. We only got a Goofy movie because a Goof Troop was so successful as a Disney after-school show. In fact, they just released a video game, or they released a video game in 2018 that had all of the not the Nicktoons, but the Disney after-school video games. And they just released a new version of it that also comes with Goof Troop and Bonkers.
Which are both bangers.
But Goof Troop, listen, a Goofy movie is tatted on my soul. I love a Goofy movie. And I can't disassociate that from Goof Troop. And I really feel like when you listen to the Goofy movie soundtrack, the Goof Troop theme song should honorably be on there, just for the sake of it. I know why it's not, but like for me, like I like even if you go back to the like just the end, there's like a yeah at the very end of it. Like always number one, report to the goof troop. Yeah. Like I just remember being in middle school.
Is that the guy, the Pauly Shore guy?
No, he wasn't on. He wasn't on the show.
Weezer.
No, he wasn't on it. But I'm just saying the guy that acted like him.
Oh yeah, it could have
Yeah,
been.
that kind of sounds like something he would have said.
But like for me, I
What's
just remember,
wait, pause 1 second. I gotta, dude. Welcome, Barry Hines Jr. Barry was in the military with me. It's been such a long time to see you, man. I can't wait to have you back on. We were kind of chatting a couple weeks back. Man, I just want to say hello before it, just so that you knew that I saw you. We love you to death, man. Can't wait to hang out with you again. But yeah, this is a great pick, man. I'll say this. It is on my list of Benjamins. Now, my Benjamins lists are a little different the last few weeks. I've been challenging myself to try and not get all 8 of mine. So I'm trying. My 4 Benjamins are still intact, Andy, with those 2. But past the 4, both of these were on the list, and those are great picks. Andy, I know you love the Goofy movie. Do you love Goof Troop?
Oh, Goof Troop's great.
You might even have it on your thing tonight.
It's a Benjamin that you just took away from me. So great pick there.
Jesus.
Yeah. I was more a fan of Nickelodeon than I was Disney when it came to like channel. However, Goof Troop is top tier for sure.
I know you're a Powerline guy. That's it.
My childhood Nickelodeon didn't have much stuff then. Like it was Disney. Like later years had Nickelodeon did more. But.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Kirk and I talk about it often, and it's like the original Nickelodeon is like I would never have watched that at all. It looks horrible. It looks like nightmare fuel. And then the '90s, the orange years happened, and it was like this is peak. You know.
Don't hate on Pinwheel. Stop.
I'm hating on it. I will hate all day on it.
Pinwheel spinning around. Pinwheel into what I found.
Stop hating. Anyways, Andy.
Yes.
You made it here in time, so I don't have to skip you. You're up.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Do I want to throw this one? Yeah, I'm going to put this. Well, this one's going to come up later. Okay. I do have a show and tell for one of them. But my criteria tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So my criteria tonight is all about. It's kind of like CJ said. Like not just the song is good. And I'm just picking a good song. It has to be the good song. Plus, I really enjoyed the show. All of these are not going to be you're not going to be shocked or surprised by my picks because I'm born 1989. I'm growing up 90s, early 2000s. That's kind of my cartoon realm of what I'm doing, right? So and I believe, everybody's going to say their own, generation had the best ones for sure. And of course, I'm going to say that. Somebody's going to say about the 80s. I just love it all. I think it's fantastic. I love 80s cartoon stuff. However, for tonight's, I'm going to stick to my wheelhouse of those years with this. And my first pick is going to be my Cartoon Network show that I'm mentioning today. I was, again, more a Nickelodeon guy. However, Cartoon Network had quite a few shows that were just absolutely fantastic. And one of my favorite ones, and I find myself actually with this song in my head, and here's why. When I work at a church, and down the hallway all the time, there are 2 staff members, 2 pastors at our church that constantly just whistle. And they whistle like the real deal. So every time they whistle, I go to in my head to what's the song that I equate to whistling. And of course, it's the theme song from Ed, Edd, and Eddy. I'm going to go Ed, Edd, and Eddy with my first one. Do, 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 do. I absolutely love this one. There's really no lyrics other than they say Ed, Edd, and Eddy quite a few times in it. But the whistling, it's such a, like, Kirk, we've talked about it plenty of times, like songs that when you hear it, you're just happy. You know what I mean? Like it's just joy. And the Ed, Edd, and Eddy's theme song is very, very joy invoking. But I love this song. I love this show. It is an absolutely brain rot show from when I was a kid. I get it, but super fun with the Kanker sisters and everything too. I absolutely love playing. I mean, what a cool show. But yeah, I'm gonna go Ed, and Eddie for my first my Rosie today. Yeah,
this song reminds me of something that should be in like a Home Alone movie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm like,
also, by the way, we are 3 for 3 as far as Spotify availability. So we've got a playlist rocking right now. So it'll drop here this weekend.
Awesome. Ed, and Eddie is past my time. I have watched it. It's hilarious. But this is Cartoon Network. I didn't venture off into too much. We were talking about Samurai Jack earlier, and that was one of those, like that whole set of 90s, late 90s, early 2000. I had abandoned cartoons for a while. I had to come back when I had kids, and some of them I haven't watched like religiously, I guess. But Ed, and Eddie is one that I have watched quite a bit here and there. Didn't have it on my radar for tonight's show, just because it's not one that is the nostalgia bug for me, but it's a great channel. Ed, and Eddie gave me sort of the Three Stooges vibe, says Dave Manley. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nighttime Luigi, welcome in. Nighttime Luigi also, I believe, if I haven't added him already, he needs to be, is on this. Religious Fanboy was here. He is also in this. Nighttime Luigi, thanks for coming on. We'd love to have you on the show eventually. But clap. Yo.
Hey, real quick, I did not mention this too, criteria-wise, and maybe it was said before by somebody, but I also had to think like this show itself was underrated. You know, it's not one of the top tier shows. Maybe in our own hearts they are, but they don't maybe get the recognition that some of these other ones. You know, you're talking Nickelodeon, like the
guys on
the Rugrats. These ones are those like A-list ones. It's kind of that next.
What I love is watching a show like this now as an adult and going, "Oh, that's not what they meant," or "That's
so many double
entendres." What a great word. All right, well, I'm going to jump in so we don't so we can honor the time.
Real quick, I just want to check.
Oh yeah,
Hector, y'all know Ed, and Eddie. How we feel about that?
I've seen one episode. I think I saw one episode, and I was like, cool, and that was it. It wasn't for me. It was in the time slot for me of I'm too cool for cartoons, and I haven't circled back around to cartoons are great. Like that was where it was for me.
Yeah,
I'm a fan. It's in that bubble of Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack around there. It was wonderful. It's super stupid, and one of the best things on the internet, period, top 10, is the video of like Jenny's on a vacation far away. Have you seen it? Like they put the which is the one with the green jacket?
That's Eddie.
They put that they put him singing the I like my girls a little bit older, like that song. And when you put him with it, it literally sounds like his voice. and so like
No Bars Torado says Danny Phantom needs to make someone's list. It may. And then Nighttime says Ed, and Eddie is goated. This is one of my favorites. And he said, no, that's Ed with 1D, right? Because the other one has 2 Ds, right?
There's Ed with 1D, Ed with 2 Ds, and then Eddie. Eddie is the more street smart guy, right? He's the
leader.
He's the leader of the pack. Okay, that's what it is then. Yeah, Ed.
Leader of the pack. All right. Well, so Ed, and Eddie is off the list. Well, look, I'm simple. It's very much like you guys as far as criteria. That's the good thing about going forth. 80s is my realm. Most of mine are coming from the 80s, early 90s. They have to be earworms. You know what I mean? Like I got to be able to sing it, not having seen the show. But or at least get the tune stuck in my head. I don't always remember the lyrics. That's not me. If you've watched the show long enough, you know I'm terrible at lyrics. But some of these, Andy and I, you guys probably do this. You hear somebody say a word, and it automatically you have to add the word like "stop" in the name of love, stop, collaborate, and listen, that kind of thing.
Hammer time.
So yeah, hammer time. Andy and I do that nonstop, and it bothers our wives. It bothers my coworkers. Like, it's just a part of my life. And so some of these tonight, especially this first one, it randomly comes out of nowhere. Like, wasn't thinking about it. Somebody says something and it just, there it is. So usually this comes out when somebody's talking about one of my least favorite football teams. But I'm going back to 1988, and I'm going with Denver the Last Dinosaur. He's my friend and a whole lot more. So Denver the Last Dinosaur, underrated, rock star of this dinosaur. They bring him back to life, and he's just super cool. But the song is so catchy. He's like playing the guitar. And a lot of times I'll hear the word Denver and I'll just, the last dinosaur. And people are like, what are you talking about?
He's my friend.
And a whole lot there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going with Denver the Last Dinosaur. It was talking about underrated. It's not one that I would probably ever put in my goated. But it's such a fun tune. It is such an underrated song. It's such an underrated cartoon from back in the day. It was a part of my nostalgia, 1988. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to start off my list today.
Nice.
You guys, Denver guys?
About as much as Ed, and Eddie.
I could have sang that one line of the theme song, but that's all I remember.
Familiar with the theme song, familiar with the title sequence. I probably have seen it. It just it didn't bury itself deep enough there.
Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot more past that. Just like they repeat it quite a few times.
At this point, I feel like you're just making shows up. Like, this was not.
Oh, now that's the show you got to call me back on. When it's all a joke, we make it all up, make Andy think he's missed out on everything. That would
be awesome. This wasn't even real. What are we talking about here? No, I've never once heard of this show.
Oh man,
yeah,
he was blue, right?
No,
he's like a bluish green.
He's like a tealish color, dark teal.
Okay, yeah.
In the 8 crayon box, Hector, it's blue. Yeah.
I want to know, did the artist for the show ever see a picture of a dinosaur? This is like somebody drew from memory, and they were just like, I don't know. I think that's kind of what dinosaurs look like.
There he is.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Green and teal.
He's a dinosaur with a mohawk, but that's also
and all the kids look like they're from the Burger King Kids Club. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He plays guitar, and he loves his theme song. So there it is.
It's like the rad version of Land Before Time. That's what it looks like. That kind of dinosaur.
So it only had 2 seasons, so 50 episodes. Andy, there's 50 episodes out in the world.
Seasons back in the day were like a year long.
And I want to know what episode 48's about. Like, I'm sure they had some good ideas for like 1 through 15, but once they got to like 47, 48, they're like, I don't know.
It wasn't supposed to last this long. The deal was a dinosaur with a guitar. I don't know what else we're doing.
Did Denver steal a beer from the convenience store? Is that what we're talking? Let's do that one. I don't know. Let's go for that.
Brian says Denver's very catchy. Do anybody remember Fantastic Max, Bobby's World, and Mighty Max? Well, Bobby's World was brought up in conversation with my coworker today, and he's like, "What about this one?" And that one's really good. If we were to pick a theme song that might be underrated, I'd start with Invader Zim. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. All right, so that's our first round. Some underrated ones there. This is not the GOATs. So
I'm going to see if they have Denver the Dinosaur.
You didn't have that on your bingo?
They have that on Spotify. I think we're good with everything else. Goodness gracious, this is real.
It's underrated, dude. So,
anyway, I didn't even think it was rated in the first place. To be rated to be underrated.
Oh gosh, I love it. CJ,
yes, sir.
You're up.
So in my office, I've got several Funko Pops that all around, and the kids like to come in and pretend like they know all of them. And I love they always get Voltron wrong, and they say it's Power Rangers, and I just let that one go. But there's one I always go, do you know who that one is? And they say, I have no idea who that is. Who's this blue dude with a green mullet? And so my next pick is Captain Planet, because he's our hero. He's going to take pollution down to zero. I will say the song, fantastic. The show, I wanted the rings. I wanted the fire ring. I didn't want the heart ring. I wanted the fire ring or the wind ring. So Captain Planet.
You want to.
I love the Don Cheadle college humor. Children, don't go look it up. It's not good for you to look it up, but that one was fantastic. And he's making a resurgence. Captain Planet's coming back. They're making a new animated series with Captain Planet. So
I can only imagine.
I'm so excited. I want to hear what the new theme song is going to be. It's going to be excellent. I know
they better
it is.
do the same one, just with like better
yes
recording quality.
Yeah, funny enough, I was doing research and they had a remake of He-Man, and I was watching the first theme, and if it's yours, it's great, whatever. But like, it's so much talking, and then in the remake, they make fun of it being so much talking, and I was like, oh, that's so good. But yeah, so anyways, Captain Planet, 1990 on TBS. That's my
Captain Planet is a cool cartoon. I remember watching Captain Planet. It may have been already syndicated at that point, but I feel like I watched it before going to school. It was like it was one of those while I'm eating breakfast, catching it. But I love the show. Never really even cared about the premise of the show. I just thought it was such a cool, like, 4 kids or 5 kids, whatever it is, superhero of the rings. The whole idea was awesome.
One from each continent. Yeah,
it's really cool. I like, and it's the kids are all diverse. They're all going after. I mean, it is totally something that like is from left field, if you will. I mean, like people just, when you think of drawing cartoons and superheroes, this is not one that comes up. So the song is catchy. I enjoyed it. It's a good pick.
Yes.
This is an absolute great, fantastic pick.
You're looking for one. Punk Rock Factory does a remix of Captain Planet, which is fantastic. So the Punk Rock Factory, start there.
So Nighttime is excited for it to be starting over. I still can't believe that Don Cheadle was Captain Planet. It says Dave Mattingly. Prime says, and that Botmaster, never forget the Botmaster. Yeah, Earworm, Jingle Tune, underrated. Muppet Babies, opening song, 1984. Stay tuned, Kettlebriar. Hey, Kettlebriar, thanks for being here. John Stout, he's one of our amazing friends from convention. But you'll probably see Muppet Babies here soon, I promise. You're up, Hector.
So I am not doing what y'all are doing in terms of keeping it in the 80s or 90s. I'm keeping this from. I'm gonna hit newer, but still 20 years ago is still, that's a hot minute. But I would just like to see if anybody can guess this before I do it, and I'll keep it fast. 2005.
Okay.
Cartoon Network. Adult Swim.
Oh.
And it's the theme song starts with a Jesus reference.
Is it the one with the milkshake and the French fries and Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
No, it's in that bubble, but no.
What else was Adult Swim in 05?
I mean, I didn't watch a lot of Adult Swim.
I don't know. I'm out.
All right, I might just roll with it, sit for a time. Boondocks.
Yes.
Boondocks.
Originally, it's based on a comic strip that became a couple season animated mature cartoon on Cartoon Network. It had a banger of a hip hop song by Asheru as the theme song, and it was my ringtone for a while, and it absolutely slaps. I would never skip that theme. And I can still quote the whole thing, but literally the whole song starts, I am the stone that the builder refused. It's how it started out. And I'm like, Jesus, every time. I'm like, thank you for that Jesus reference for the next 25 minutes of obscenities. But it's it had an anime style, but here's the deal: it was a anime styled cartoon about an African American group of kids on Cartoon Network and Adult Swim in the early 2000s. It had no bubble. That was the weirdest place to have this. And it still worked.
I will say this. I never watched Boondocks, but I definitely know of it. And I just listened to the song, and it really reminds me of some really East Coast Wu-Tang, like ODB. Like, I don't know who.
It definitely had some Wu-Tang vibes for sure.
There's a specific song in my mind. Maybe it's Redman. I don't know.
Yes,
that it really sounds like. But what I was going to say though is, and I think Boondocks really was a part of this, but the boom of African American kids loving anime. Yes. Dude, I remember as a back in 2005, I was in my early 20s, and I was in the Air Force. I was right around that time, and I remember like other Air Force kid, Barry, one of them. Barry was just on the thing, and they were all going home to watch Boondocks because that was just their jam, and I remember how much people loved it. I didn't really watch it too much. But I listen to that soundtrack, I would have digged it.
The soundtrack was fantastic. Regina King, who would go on to win Academy Awards and junk, voiced both the main kids. You had Samuel L. Jackson in it. Cat Williams, just great stuff. Musical guests, but like if you enjoyed hip hop, anime, or urban culture at all, it was goated.
Yeah, this is a great pick. It was one that I didn't even think about, honestly, when I was putting this list together. So great pull there. I love that. All right. What about CJ? Boondocks?
Oh, I know what song it is. I know what song it is. Pause. The Method Man song with Limp Bizkit.
Yes, Rollin'.
No.
The Urban Assault Vehicle. Oh, well, they do that too. But yeah.
Yeah. It's on that same album, though. That song. Now I know exactly what it is because I've been singing it from that beat. Anyways, you're up.
Well, CJ, you're a Method Man fan, apparently.
Listen, I will listen to it. My wife picks on me. We're at a restaurant, and I remember all the words from all those songs I listened to in high school. And she's like, "That was definitely BC. That was definitely before Christ."
Yeah,
it definitely was. I remember them all. I'm sorry, but it doesn't get out of there. But no. But Boondocks. I mean, I've seen it. I've been around it, but never watched it. And Hector is just, it's a regular occurrence where he's like, "Add this to your list, son. Seriously." So It'll go on there, bud. It'll go on there.
I don't know that it needs to be on your list, but there's at least one episode that you should watch, and it's the one I recommend to everybody. But like but it's also a parent fail because I'll hear my 18 and 16-year-old daughters quoting it, and I'm like, "Oh, what did I do?"
So not for family time after devotions. I shouldn't put it on that show at that point.
Probably not. just play the one Christ reference at the beginning.
There we
of the
go.
song.
This is definitely listen. That's like when the kids would ask, "Can we do Stairway to Heaven?" Because it talks about heaven. Isn't that a worship song? Can we do that one for you fans? Like, yeah, that's a Christian song. We'll do that one in spirit.
It starts with Jesus and ends with judo chop. That's how good it is.
That's how most of my Wednesdays go for youth group. So that's good. All right, so my next pick on here. This is again, no shocker. I think I'm going to be pretty straightforward tonight with my picks. I'm going Nickelodeon. I'm not going the big ones, obviously, because we're doing underrated. I absolutely love this show. I wish that it got a lot more recognition than it did. I think there's still, quite a cult following to it. But it was kind of, early 90s, these, like those Dougs and Hey Arnolds come out. And then you kind of get to the next level of things. And this show, I think, was late 90s. So this had to be, 99 to 2004. So this is kind of that, even in the SpongeBob time, right? But this is when this one's coming out. Kirk, I've talked about this show before. because it makes me think about my dad quite a bit. And I love this theme song because it's so exciting, and it's not Invader Zim, although that's a great one. But I'm going with Rocket Power. Rocket Power, super high energy theme song. I used to always think it was The Offspring that was singing it, but it's not. It's just somebody. But man, this one from the beginning is just high energy, X Games, adrenaline. They're surfing, they're rollerblading, they're skating, they're all these different things, and it's kind of this like dance techno rock song that's happening. And the singing is more like Offspring, like they're just yelling things or whatever. But it's such a cool song. And yeah, it's really fun.
Man, nighttime loves your picks, bro.
Yes,
Yeah,
Rocket Power was on Squid, man. Like Otto, what a great show. I think it needed a lot more love than it got. I mean, it ran for 5 years, so it had a good little run there. But yeah, I'm going to go Rocket Power is going to be my TJ Jazzy Jeff today.
Now, I know you talk
Excellent
about
pick.
this show a lot. I did not watch the show. I don't know this intro. I'm about to pull it up into my ear. Do you guys know this? I feel like Hector knows this.
I knew it existed.
So,
But
seen
I
several
never saw
episodes, but I couldn't remember the theme song. But I've seen several episodes. It's a good show.
We are lovers on a mission.
Oh, this is cool.
It's super fun song. Super fun song. I mean, right off the bat, it just comes right in, and it's super fun. It'll be on the playlist, on the Spotify playlist.
There we go.
Cool.
There we go.
Familiarize yourself with it.
Yeah, it's fun. That's that whole generation, though. Like, I wasn't like, I guess, like CJ said earlier,
I have to
was the
represent
generation I kind of decided, like, I'm not going to watch cartoons anymore. And then I only watched what showed up. I didn't go like.
And I'm really bummed that I was that way too, because the show that I missed out on that I'm actually watching now, I'm like, man, that would have been so good.
Is it Vader Zim?
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah,
It was not a show. I was like that age where I was too cool for cartoons. But like when I look at it, I'm like, that may be one of the greatest cartoons of all time. It's so good.
Did you see my little pick here? So today, summer vacation started for me, and I wish it was 104 days. It's only like 70.
Has it ever been 104 days, actually?
No, you know why they did that? Because you just mentioned it earlier. A year of cartoons is so long, because a year when they would sell it would be 52 episodes. And they figured they would do 2 years of 104. So that's why that came up. Yeah, I looked that up.
Bowling for Soup doing math for us.
Bowling for Soup. Yeah. But hey, since we're talking about pop punk, right? Let's do another pop punk song that's really cool. I'm going. So last time we did this, I believe Jake, maybe Jake. It was either Jake. It was one of the Cellcast guys, either Jake or Drew. Said Scooby-Doo, and Scooby-Doo's a classic. But let's go with the one that's a little newer from Simple Plan.
No.
What's New Scooby-Doo? And that is a jam. It's definitely a newer song, but it's done by, like I said, Simple Plan. What's New Scooby-Doo? Coming after you. It's just that we talked pop punk not long back, and I almost picked Simple Plan and would have had this as a part of the reason I picked them. But I love the whole Scooby-Doo franchise. Doesn't matter which iteration. If you go all the way back to the 60s with the Globetrotters and all the way to now, that pup named Scooby-Doo is a good one. That's a real veteran move right there, Andy. But this one is awesome. It's a banger. And I'm sure you can find this one.
Yeah. I was holding on to this for my Benjamins because I swore no one would have said this one. This is just like that one I was going to pull out and be like, yeah, let's throw Simple Plan out there because I'm the pop punk guy, right?
Yeah.
But,
Well,
absolutely love this band.
It's a crush for because it's so cool.
Simple Plan is in my top 4 pop punk bands. Love them so much. This is a fantastic pick. They play this song live. Like this is part of their set list now, so it's just kind of become them. So absolutely love it.
All that mystery. They have that voice, dude. All right. Yeah. You guys like Simple Plan? Do you like Scooby-Doo? Do you know what's new Scooby-Doo?
Love all Scooby-Doos. Yes. I was just trying to remember the controversy with Matthew Lillard. He was coming on recently saying that people only like me for playing Shaggy. It's like, well, you were a fantastic Shaggy. So like, let's stop there.
It really was fantastic Shaggy.
I feel like he is Shaggy.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Casey Kasem was the original, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but Matthew Lillard, come on.
Yeah, definitely.
And Freddie,
you know that Futurama theme song is "Smells Like Teen Spirit" with bells.
Listen, I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Going to Spotify right now.
All right. Well, that's the first. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're under an hour, so we're gonna nail this for you guys. Breaks. First and foremost, thank you guys for all being here. There's a lot of amazing Christian content creators on this chat tonight. I do want to talk about that first. If you guys, Andy, could you pull up the website while we're doing this?
You can do that.
So if you guys go to our website and you check out our ministry side of things, you can check all the other stuff, fantasy football and all that other stuff. But if you go to the ministry side of things, you can find out all about Reboot Ministry. Reboot Ministry is the unconventional ministry where we go to, there it is, where we go to conventions and preach the gospel and everything we do here. We do bite size is you guys is bread bites. Gosh, we do bread bites. We do nerd devotionals, nerd in the word. And one of the things that we have put out is this little cool book. And it is the Christian Creators Directory. There it is right there. It's free for download. There's 140. Yeah, anyways, Christian creators on there that you can download. Both the guys on the panel are on there. Many of the guys that are coming on the show in the next few weeks are on there. Some of the guys in the chat are in there. Dave Mattingly, I believe, is in there. Nighttime, I think you were my next ad whenever I updated. I don't know that you're in there yet, but I had mentioned it to you a couple weeks back. This is so that when we go to conventions, we can hand this as a resource to let everybody know that there is people out there that enjoy fandom and love Jesus, and it's okay. The other thing is right there on the next page, Andy, we are actually doing our own devotionals. And Andy, I'm doing the Reboot 365 days of going through a video game with scripture. We do the geekery, we do the gospel, and then we have the level up challenge, warp zone bonus round, and obviously a little prayer with you guys. Week 21 will drop after this show. I'll put it up. So you'll have episode or day 141 to 147. And then Andy, why don't you talk about why the Bible is metal?
Yeah. So I'm a big metalhead, youth pastor, and a lot of times I heard my students say, hey, I don't read the Bible because it's boring. And I said, I beg to differ. I think it's pretty metal. There's a lot of stories and a lot of passages in the Bible that we read that are like super epic. So I decided to compile a 31-day devotional. I'm about halfway done. I've put a pause on it for right now because of the move and just everything that's been going on, but I'm still about halfway done. I have one of the days listed here. That's kind of everything I just said, but I've got this one, which is Elijah versus Baal's prophets, which may be one of the more metal stories in the Bible. But yeah, I got a little, we start with the word, the metal. We do a little opening riff, which is kind of a gut reaction. And then I do what I call the breakdown, which is the devotional side of it, followed and wrapped up with what I call heavy questions. So if you love the Bible, you want to get some metal out too, then check out the devotional on the website.
Hey, so we have a favorite coffee in the world. We also have our culture box, which is a bunch of Christian creators, though all those guys are in this as well. And, you know, since Geek Devotions did that tournament so long ago, which helped us meet Hector and probably CJ because, you know, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, right? So there's just all those things happen. Let's do Geek Devotions. I do want to do 2 shout outs, though. Poetically Christian Gamer, who hasn't been here in a while because he's really been pushing his channel, just hit 1,000 subs yesterday, and they are only 200 hours away from monetization. I'm just going to ask everybody to go and support him. Put it on in the background. He really would. It would really do him good to get on. He's one of the next guys I think that may be joining us in that. Just told someone about the story last night. They oh yeah, the province of Bale, and as if Bale was pooping. Hey, well, with that being said, Bryce J. Dub, who I think is the introduction, Charleston Hector, he just hit 20,000 subs yesterday. So that's 2 big milestones for both of those guys. Let's drop Andy. Let's drop Bryce. Let's drop Geek Devotions, and let's drop our favorite coffee and get back into the show.
All right. Here's our good buddies, Dallas and Celeste over at Geek Devotions.
Geek Devotions is a collaboration of devoted geeks that are devoted to letting people know that they are loved. They produce a weekly geek culture infused devotional, their podcast content, and written articles, all designed to encourage and challenge people in the geek community, bridging the gap between their faith and their geekdoms. Find all their content at geekdevotions.com.
Let's face it, at-home coffee can be pretty stale. Coffee at home doesn't have to be boring. The Village Coffee is here to deliver the flavor. The Village Coffee roasts coffee every week and sells online. Go to villagebeans.com to order your coffee today and use discount code RUSHMORE for free shipping.
Bryce J.W. is a full-time content creator, collector, and streamer, spreading kindness one video at a time. From epic Geometry Dash runs and Nintendo streams to game hunting vlogs and podcasts, Bryce leads the Anime Armada, a welcoming, positive community for gamers and geeks of all kinds. No hate, just heart. Join the crew at youtube.com/@BryceJW.
And there's Geek Devotions right on time. I saw that Dave Manning. Yep. So Babylon B had one a couple of days ago when Bale comes out of the bathroom and sees that all his prophets had.
Yeah, I did see that.
Princess Bride fan says Dallas says hi. Geek Devotions says Bryce is a legend, and there all that. Well, welcome on in, all my friends. And it's great to share all those guys. So let's get back into this. CJ, you're up. This is Link, your second favorite underrated cartoon theme song.
Yeah, I had a tough time trying to figure out what would be number 2 and number 1. This one is currently my ringtone. You can give me a call and hear it. This is from 2012 on Disney XD. It's probably my newest show. It is my newest show that's on here, and it's the Gravity Falls theme song. I got my Gravity Falls 6-finger journal, and I got my little dipper Funko Pop back there. Love the show. I mean, I just really love the show. It took all the scary things that I loved, and I could watch it with my kids. But it is such a little catchy, little creepy tune. And so I love it for several reasons. Number one, and when it goes off in class, like the kids that know, and they look at me and they're like, "You watch that show?" Yeah, I do. Yes, cool points instantly. So Gravity Falls, love the show, love the song. Wish we could have gotten one more season. They ended it where they wanted to end it, but I wish we could have gotten another season.
Did you know that the folks from Homestar Runner were part of making it?
I believe it. When I see greatness, I recognize it. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Is that the hat? I mean, that really feels like the same Homestar Runner hat with a pine tree.
Well, no, literally, they left Homestar Runner to go work on Gravity Falls.
That's so good. That's so good. It's such a good show. So I love. So our buddy Todd Turner, his daughter watches the whole show every year. So it's good stuff, man. I love the show. So yeah.
I just recently started watching this. My kids actually the other day put it on. We're moving here, like literally this week. they put it on, and I'm like, this is one of those shows I've never really paid attention to. There's a lot of these newer ones, right? And it looks interesting for sure.
This is a show that I've come across that so Phineas and Ferb, Fairly Odd Parents, Gravity Falls, they fit in this weird niche of cartoons for me that are definitely for kids, but they are so witty and so strongly written that I enjoy watching them. And I wish my kids would watch them more, because I'd be like, oh, you're watching Gravity Falls. But sometimes the jokes or the whatever just kind of goes over, and my kids never really watched it. So every once in a while, my wife will walk out and she goes, you're the only 47-year-old I know that would be sitting in at 10 o'clock at night by yourself watching this. Why are you watching this? I'm like, it's funny.
So good.
It is.
I know a lot of other 47-year-olds.
Yeah, I do too, but my wife doesn't.
I need a Mermando shirt. That's what I need.
Yeah, so this is a great pick. Not on my radar today, but yeah, I can agree that this is a good pick.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, well, Hector.
Only because dude, that makes so much sense, right? Only because you're older than Dallas. Okay, yeah. Y'all are having a little side combo. Yeah. So, Hector, you're up.
I wouldn't have been able to do this or to add this one in like even 2 years ago because I hadn't gotten to this yet. So it is underrated in some senses. But it's anime. Let's go there first. And one of the things with anime is they change their theme songs every 10 to 15 episodes. So like they don't just have like a concrete theme song for most shows. Like even like if a season has 24 episodes, they'll change it 12 and have a whole new theme song. So it's whatever. One Piece season 1. The original One Piece theme song, come aboard and bring along, like that melody is one of the most classic anime melodies out there. And like even like now they're on episodes 1153, something like that.
Yeah.
And when there's a beautiful moment happening in the show, they'll still play that melody to hit you in the feels, even though it's 1,000 episodes old. And like I think when I first started watching One Piece, because I just watched One Piece for the first time like less than 2 years ago, and like when the theme song changed, I was heartbroken. I was like, no, go back. I was like, I don't like any of this. But like, I feel like that one is iconic. And I saw that at one point we had the Dragon Ball. You guys had the Dragon Ball theme previously. And I was just like, the One Piece theme, the OG One Piece theme is like as iconic as it gets. But because it only lasted so long, I feel like it gets underrated. But I feel like for me, that's one that like, if I hear it, I'm going to know my people are here. Like I'm going to know there's some fellow people that I can have a good conversation with. So, yeah, that's me.
Nice. Kirk and I are kind of in the same boat. I think I'm even more in the boat than Kirk is, where for whatever reason, anime has never been the thing that like jumped out to me. There's things here and there for sure, like that I like from anime, but like I there's so much that I have not watched, and this is definitely one of them. And it's almost like you mentioned, there's like however many thousand episodes there.
1,000 episodes, golly!
Yeah. It's like I feel like I'm defeated already,
and it's not done.
Yeah, you're right. Like, why start?
Wait, you were wondering what they could write in episode 52? What about 1086?
Yes.
And here's the thing: I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but like, there's a character that they introduce at around episode 300. They bring him back up in episode 500. Then they don't give this man a backstory until episode 900. And it became like literally, I knew about him for, almost 1,000 episodes. But once it got to his backstory, I'm like, oh, you're my new favorite character now.
Season 1 of One Piece is
Listen, when if I'm looking at a show, I'm like, do I want to watch a show? When I realize that it's more than 8 episodes, I'm like, golly, do I really want to sink that much time into it? This one, like, I've seen the Netflix show. My boy is watching One Piece, and I'm like, you go for it, son. Like, you do it. But 1,000 episodes, I'm going, nope.
So thanks for bringing that up. So we are having a anime openings in like next week or the week after. The schedule's been kind of rearranged. Beneath the Tangles and Religious Fanboy are coming on. I think it's next week. But it wouldn't shock me if it was 2 weeks from now. Just the schedule has been kind of moved around. With that being said, my anime, we were actually on Geek Devotions, Andy and I, and we did our top 5 anime or top 4 anime or whatever. And it was difficult because I went off of a lot of cartoons I watched as a kid before I even knew what anime was. Like, I didn't know this was anime. It was just a part of like whatever. And then there was a couple that did make it. Well, my son absolutely loves the live action on Netflix. We watched it together, and I had very little reference of the actual 1,000 episodes. I'm like, all right, well, let's go see what the cartoon's about. Let's go see what the actual anime is about. And I pulled it up, and I was like, let's not. But I will say this. We did watch like the first 8 or so episodes, and it went pretty good with what Netflix was doing. And I'm like, if Netflix thinks they're doing 1,000 episodes of this, oh my gosh.
They've got a plan of where they're cutting it off. And just for a point of reference, I want to say that the first season of Netflix covers the first 56 anime episodes.
Yeah. I mean, you could see certain things happen, and I was like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. We only watched a few, but next week I may or may not have this one on there because I do like it quite a bit. But it's not as nostalgic to me. It's very new, like you said, because I didn't start watching it until after the Netflix show. So it is really good, though.
That was about it for me. My oldest daughter had asked me to watch it, and I told her no for years because it was too long. And I'm like, you'll move out of the house before you finish this. And then like trying to watch it with my kids, it took us a year to watch 130 episodes. And then my daughter moved out to go to the Hogwarts that she's graduating from tomorrow. And I was like, well, you moved out. I'm watching it without you. Bye. And
see, I think my problem becomes like more so than just the length of this show is when am I going to have time to go back and watch The Office again? You know, I'm already stuck in 1,000. I'm never going to have an off ramp to go watch The Office or Parks and Rec again. And
dude, that's so funny. I was listening to LTN Pulse today, and they were talking about One Piece and how long it was. And Frost was saying, he goes, I really can't throw shade. He goes, I've watched Psych. He goes, I've watched Psych in double digits, and there's 100 episodes of that. So I've watched at least 1,000 episodes of Psych. So I really can't say that I don't have the time to watch it. I've just chosen to watch something else.
Yeah, that's true. I guess if you think about it, one show 100 times versus One Piece once.
Yes.
You think, right?
Yeah, I'm not rewatching One Piece. I can guarantee you that if I get through it, I will not be rewatching. I don't think that's happening.
0 episodes of Parks and Recreation is a crime.
Yeah.
0 episodes.
No, that's Andy's George. That's Andy's top.
The greatest TV show of all time.
Speaking of Andy, let's go Link for you.
Yes. All right. So for me, where am I going with this one? I have the wrong list pulled up.
Pull that thing off the window, and let's do that.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to save that for if it makes it to Benjamin's. It'll come off there. Or if it gets mentioned by somebody, then I'll still throw it out there. All right. I'm going to go with probably the most epic one that is on my list today. This was 90s. This was a great animated show. Now, again, we talk about there's a cult following to this, right? That it's people love this one. I'm going Disney with this one. And I mentioned before, I'm more of a Nick than I am a Disney guy. But I had a metal band. They were on the show, Invoke the Nightmare, a while back, maybe a year ago, whenever it was. I forget exactly. But we always did these intros to our show. We wanted to have the most epic intro to our show or silly intro to our show. So sometimes we would come out. I remember one show we played we all dressed in Hawaiian T-shirts and short cutoff shorts. And we came out with like a hula song. It was this funny thing. But one time I was like, man, I really want to do this as our intro. We never wound up doing it, but I was listening to it today. I'm like, man, this has got to happen. This is just so good. Disney's Gargoyles might have the coolest intro of all time. It was mentioned in the previous show, although not by me. I think that it's underrated, in the grand scheme of cartoons. However, there's still a great love for this show. I think it's I say underrated in the sense it was 3 seasons. It was very short-lived. It doesn't really get mentioned top tier all the time. I think people mention it from like, man, remember that show? I'm going Gargoyles. Kind of gives you a little explanation of the backstory of everything, but then it just goes into the most epic dun 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 dun. I mean, it's just so crazy, fantastically good. I'm going Gargoyles. On top of that, an absolute banger of a show. I mean, it's just a great show. Deserves a lot more love, and I think a longer run than what it wound up getting. But we'll stick with that. Let's go Gargoyles.
Yeah, I agree with everything that you said. I mean, obviously, it was mentioned in the last show for a reason. It is really good. I like it. I enjoy it, and I love the cartoon tremendously. It is one of my favorite cartoons of all time. Yeah, yes. Calling Andy's pastor tomorrow and telling him he needs a raise just because of this comment.
Yes. Yes.
I could use that, Dallas. Give him a call.
Second.
Yeah. Give this man an award.
Everybody's going to pick Gargoyles now for their next. I'd pick Gargoyles. You know what I mean?
Rushmore! No.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great one. I remember, I feel like Batman, Gargoyles, X-Men, that whole generation, that whole like time frame of coming home from school and watching that or Saturday mornings was so good. Yeah, that's what got me into superheroes much more, liking cartoons much more. I felt like I was targeted better as a boy. Like a lot of times,
preteen boy.
Yeah, preteen boy. Like that. This is what I want. Yes, and Gargoyles was just so cool. Yeah. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Captain. Yeah, I just listened to it again just to remind me, but it is epic. Back when our cartoons had depth.
Yes.
LOL. Yeah.
I mean, this is like a legitimate.
Now all the anime has depth. You just got to go to another country.
I mean, they're really deep. 1,000 episodes is pretty deep.
Yeah. I hope so, because if not, it's total.
What are we doing at that point?
What are we doing?
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
All right. Well, I'm going to jump in, and this is probably the most epic song on the whole list tonight. And it is classic 80s. It is classic. Like you hear this song, and it just ramps. Like I just feel intense. It is a concert made to happen. Whenever I pull it up, it's on many lists this week while I was trying to kind of do some research. Let's see. It's from Geek and Mattel. Obviously, it's in the 80s, so they were trying to sell They were trying to sell toys. 1985. I'm going with Jace and the Wheeled Warriors. Man, this song is so epic. It is like 80s arena rock metal. Like it's kind of got an anime opening. It's kind of got that storytelling as it gets in, and it's like a space opera. But it is. I remember I had the toys, or a couple of them, and the cartoon's really cool, but the song is just epic. So deep cut. That's what it's supposed to be. It's underrated. Let's go. But yeah, going with Jason the Wheeled Warriors.
Man, never heard of the show, but I just listened to like 13 seconds of the theme, and I'm like, I get it. I get it now. I need it. I need it now. Yeah, on my list. I got a boy in particular that's going to enjoy that one. Yeah, that
I
looks
still
good.
feel like you're making up TV shows.
Listen,
What is this? Why is this never been talked about?
Dude, it's so cool. So it's a kid. So it's the kid's son. The kid's dad dies. There's this weird wizard. He's got this weird hat that the hat goes sideways. He does some experiment or magic, and the plants and robots.
He's making this up.
Kind of.
He's reading off ChatGPT right now. He just
and the vehicles are alive, and they're like plants, and it's just a cool cartoon.
It's like I feel like it was like mixed like 4 different shows just now in that explanation. But
Deep cut. It's a WCW deep cut.
Episode 1: Escape from the Garden of Evil.
Yeah. The Garden of Evil. There you go.
Steel Against Shadow.
This was the era where cartoons were made by pulling random words out of a bowl. Jason the Wheeled Warriors. But listen to the song. It's epic. It is so epic.
Yep.
I do like it. I did put it on just now. I love that. It is on Spotify too. So I mean, everything can be found. You know.
Yeah. All right. So our George, you guys. Numero uno, number one on the mountain. I have another deep cut. I hope, I hope you guys have something to challenge it, because this is epic.
So mine is a twofer in that the intro is only rivaled by the outro. In fact, it's hard for me to remember like which one was which until I sat there and went, which one? So it involves a pint-sized scientist and his crazy sister. It's Dexter's Laboratory from 1996. Yeah, I mean, it was one of those ones that you like. I don't want to skip the beginning because that whole sequence and the music and being sucked in, and then you didn't want to skip the credits because it was past the outdoors in Dexter's Laboratory. So I love that show. I remember watching this. My dad was stationed in Rota, Spain, and he only got 2 channels in English. One was CNN, one was Cartoon Network. And I had breakfast every morning and watched Dexter's Laboratory every morning. And then he dropped me off at a golf course. I played golf all day. It was a wonderful summer. Best summer of my life. But no, love the show. Still love it. Omelette du fromage, Mando, and all of them. It's such a good show. And it's Getty Tartakovsky, which I love almost like all his stuff. And Dexter's Laboratory, though, it's got a special place in my heart right there. And yes, another ringtone for a while was the opening one. The closing one, everyone sees that one coming, but the opening one, that's how I know who's a fan. So yeah, so that's my number one.
This is an absolute great pick. Get out of my laboratory, DD! I love this show. What a good pick. Was the one, remember, like there was an episode where there was like Dexter of the future and Dexter, like, or there was like different, golly, it's like a weird, like.
Listen, there's so many. I remember there's one where he wanted to be older, but he fell asleep. And so he came out 900 years old and not like 18 years old. He wanted to stay up late. And he was this old man.
He's got like a beard and muscles or something. Like he's got
all kinds of episodes. Yes. Yes.
I do know this much. Now, this is BC, okay? I was deeply in love with his mom.
Bro, say less. Say less.
This is
going
right
not
here.
Talk about this in front of your Instagram algorithm.
Oh, yes. Yeah, totally get
This
it.
is the one right here. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen because this is the one where we found.
Are you about to show his mom?
Listen,
No,
careful, bro. Careful. Close those tabs first. Close those
No,
tabs.
this one. This Dexter.
Okay, yeah.
I don't remember. Like, that was the one I don't know. Anyway.
Oh man, that's so
Anyway,
good.
yeah, great pick, great show, great theme song.
Anonymous says, I know it's not a cartoon, but have any of you heard of the officially licensed Japanese Spider-Man TV series? I think you've come to the right channel. They've probably all heard of this. I know the guys in the chat have. I've seen them talk about it. But yeah, and Geek Devotion says, CJ, I've never talked to you before, but I want to be your friend, sir. This is a great pick.
Oh man,
but you guys are perfect for each other, Dallas. He's definitely amazing. I love Dexter's Lab. This is again one of those Gravity Falls, Fairly Odd Parents, Phineas and Ferb. It's such a witty cartoon. When you watch it as an adult, it's a totally different experience. My kids have always loved it. Great stuff. Retro Rewind Podcast is in the chat, by the way. El Capitan is here. Hey, thanks for watching over there on the Twitch side because we're not far off. We just need like the, I don't know, simultaneous people watching or whatever to get affiliate. But anyways, great George pick. Where are you going for yours, Hector?
Before I hit my George, I just wanted to say on the Dexter thing, the voice actress for Dee Dee was on the other side of my booth at Charleston this year.
Come on.
That was fun.
It's nice.
Hearing that.
I'm going to just say this. One of the most fun things about doing the conventions and kind of being pseudo staff is that you kind of like are able to talk to them a little easier without paying them $700 to sign something. You're like sitting at their booth like, hey, what's up? And then you just get to know them and they're like, hey, here, I'll sign that or I'll do. Dude, I love having the cool conversations with these people and just learning about like their journey. And then finding out some of them are Christian is really awesome. That's fun too. So it's really cool.
So for my George, I looked at y'all's list of your previous episode, and this was the one I was just like, I can't believe this didn't make it. Like that this wasn't on anybody's Benjamins or anything. And I don't know that this is as underrated as the term underrated, but the fact that it didn't make it before confuses me. So here we go. Animaniacs. Like
yes.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I was surprised too. I remember looking at that list too. Yeah.
I saw Pinky and the Brain, and I'm like, how do you have Pinky and the Brain?
So,
but not Animaniacs.
Full disclosure, it didn't make my list, obviously, because I had a more 80s tone. But when he did bring up that, in my mind was like, gosh, Animaniacs would have been where I went before Pinky and the Brain. But Pinky and the Brain's great too. But that whole WB stuff was really great. And
that was the Batman the Animated Series, Tiny Toons, Animaniacs, Spider-Man. Like that was the whole afternoon X-Men. But like I remember 2 days after Animaniacs had come out, I was riding the bus to school and belting out this theme song. And a girl looked at me next to me. She's like, that just started 2 days ago. How do you know this song? I'm like, and I looked at her stone cold. I was like, I will know that song for the rest of my life. And as it checks out, still accurate. And like, listen, that was one of the best TV periods of my life. Just like that. But like, it's just underrated in the sense that like you couldn't tell an adult why this show was good. Like it was just the amount of wacky that went into it. And I don't know. I was just like that song and the way that they would change the theme song every now and again in the middle. Like, and especially after, I love living through the time periods where they had to change the theme song because of Bill Clinton.
Yes.
Great where point. they had to,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say where they had to, they say, like they replaced it with "We pay tons of income tax" instead of Bill Clinton plays the sax. It's just like, yeah.
I was going to say, first off, to the ones in the chat that you guys just joined us. This is underrated. We already did the top 4 cartoons with Cellcast, actually. And so in the chat, I put the list of all the ones we already picked. And I personally was just kind of trying to avoid them. But some of the guys have, Andy being one, picked Gargoyles, but somebody else picked it. And then Hector's kind of trying to pick ones that we should have had on that list.
And is doing it successfully.
What I was going to say about Animaniacs was not only was the intro song good, but they had songs within the cartoon that were good.
Yes.
Like the
Wacko's America, or
Wacko's World, all the countries,
and the capitals and all that stuff. Yeah.
I mean, come on, those were bangers.
Yeah, it was bangers. Animaniacs is great. Retro Rewind, I came halfway through, so I'm not sure what's been said. Prepping to cook 106 plates of jambalaya tomorrow.
They don't know 161, buddy. 161. Make one for me, please.
A Geek Devotions. Francisco don't know nothing about no jambalaya. Don't even chat with him. He don't know nothing about Cajuns. You know that. So speaking of that, all right. Well, Andy Maniacs, can you top that for the George?
I think I can.
No
differences.
No.
I can at least come right up next to it. Okay, how about that? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that one, Hector, because this one I struggle with in the sense of like, is it underrated? Like of a cartoon, I think it is. There's a huge love for this show, so it's probably not. But it wasn't mentioned in our last show, so I'm going to take your kind of way of thinking with this one. It was mentioned quite a few times just in conversation tonight, not necessarily anybody's pick. But I think that it has the greatest I think it has the greatest moment of any of these theme songs, and I'm just going to read the lyrics to you. Obtuse, rubber goose, green moose, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake, Fairly Odd Parents. Man, Timmy was an average kid.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Great song. It's the quintessential theme song, I think, for me. I'm going to go Fairly Odd Parents. I also absolutely loved the show, but that theme song is just next level for me. So I'm going Fairly Odd Parents for my George.
Nice pick.
Some education. Yes, we need some education for Francisco. Dude, one of my favorite cartoons of all time. I love this. Gosh, it's such a great time. I wish I could have made it to NCMS this year and got to meet him. But the guy who did it, Butch, was the guest at NCMS. But just really awesome. I love the premise of the cartoon, but this is one of the most catchy, jingles. I remember it kind of just.
It's like big band swing. I mean, how fun is that? Yeah.
And you know what else is really good? So, like you said, Ed, and Eddie earlier, and it just said Ed, and Eddie all the time. I like kind of like when the intro tells you, if you've never seen the show, what I'm about to watch. I mean, that's kind of like the anime openings. That's kind of what's really cool about those is like you get like this overview. You feel like you don't need to watch 1,000 episodes. You can just watch that wherever you're at and at least know a little bit. When you're like Ed, and Eddie, whatever, in the whistle. Yeah, you can see that they put some.
Well, to be fair, that's pretty much all that show's about.
It is. That's the whole
You pretty much know everything you need to know just from that.
Yeah. So this is a good pick. You guys like Fairly Odd Parents?
Yes. Yep. Excellent show.
Excellent. I mean, it's taken a Benjamin from you guys if you really love it, but really cool. I'm going to jump in for the sake of time because I know that Hector's got some things going on and all that jazz, and we just all kind of got stuff going on. So this one right here, when I thought of underrated, this is the first one that went on my list, and it stayed at the top the whole time. I actually wanted to mention this one last time, but it's underrated. It's one of those things that for a while I couldn't even find it on YouTube, and now when I find it, I've watched a couple episodes recently. You guys love Power Rangers. You talk about it all the time. Well, this is kind of pre-Power Rangers for Saban, and he was a kind of a part of this with the Saban Entertainment and Geek. You know, the 80s, Andy, we love to say had a ton of really cool music videos. Well, this is the music video of the 80s. I'm going with Kid Video. And if you've ever seen this show, it starts out with live action band, and they're playing, and they get sucked into the mirror, and because the guy wants them to steal their musical talents. And it's a music video every episode. It is amazing. It is so 80s. Master Blaster's the bad guy. It's like part live action, part not. And they're trying to get out of, gosh, I can't remember the name of the place. The Upside Down? No, not the Upside Down. That's Stranger Things. What is it called? I bet it's in here. But yeah, I'm not making this up, Andy. This is a real show, and you need to watch it.
The first one that I'm struggling to find on Spotify.
Oh, good. It was hard to find. It was hard to find for a long time, and now they finally have it back out. But Kid Video, I'm going with that.
Never heard of it. Now, funny enough, I was looking at Captain and the Game Master, which is basically the same show but video games, and not
very similar. It is very similar. Yeah, this is such MTV energy, dude. 1984.
What's the name of the song?
KIDD.
Oh no, yeah.
Video.
When I type in and find this playlist, it's all like actual songs by Tears for Fears and stuff. It's not actually.
I don't know. I'll help you find it.
I'll go on Spotify and send it to me, and I'll add it to the playlist. We almost got every one of them on there. Is that on Spotify?
No, that's on YouTube.
Oh, see, that's my problem.
They're live action. And then they get sucked in.
So now we're going to get dinged. There we go.
Demonetized immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, like we're making they're going to steal our 18 cents that we made today. So,
Hey,
we keep monetized in Malaysia. Come on.
The theme song is called Video to Radio.
Video to Radio.
So, well, there is my pick. I knew that was going to be a deep cut, my last two. So, awesome. And you guys didn't know it. And that speeds up the show.
Yeah,
you assume UMG remembers they own this song. Well, maybe. Let's get down to the Benjamins now. So we cannot mention anything that's already been mentioned. And yeah, let's see what we have that missed the mountain. I have a feeling that I'm going to nail all 8, Andy. It is looking good. My next 4 is still hanging in there. But this is what we're going to do. So Benjamin Franklin was widely considered the 5th guy on the mountain, but he missed the mountain. He didn't make it, so we call him honorable mentions. And so we're going to find out who missed our mountains today. All original picks. We can't pick anything that's already been picked. So CJ, and we don't have to discuss this too much more. It's more of a quicker segment. CJ, you're up first. What missed your mountain today?
Yeah. So, Hector, you will not be surprised that my entire list has not been chosen. Hector's going, CJ picks trash picks. So, that's all right. Number one is another 80s hit. One that when I was first thinking I was going to put it on there, but I got bumped off. And that is Silverhawks. Silverhawks.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen, I remember.
The first one off my mountain.
Listen, so loved the theme song. The show, not as much, but the theme song was great. I remember I got the lamest of the toys, though. I don't know why I had the dude in the pantsuit. I don't know why that was the toy I had, but that was the only Silverhawks toy I had. But Silverhawks. So and they just started re-releasing comics about 6 months ago. Yeah.
If I'm honest, I had this in my top 4, and the reason I took it out is because personally I didn't consider it underrated. I figured it was like it was my next pick, probably going in the first round of last one. So I did lose one finally in my top 8. Silverhawks. Yes. All right. Well, and how dare you? This is a great cartoon.
Listen,
It's not really great. And listen, He-Man, G.I. Joe, all those, Jason the Wheel Wars, they're all the same cartoon. There's no, it's to sell a toy.
sell a toy. Sell a toy.
Yeah, sell toys. And these toys were not that great. They weren't. So unfortunately, that's why the cartoon didn't last. But the cartoon was kind of cool. Had cool characters. Hector, you're up.
I'm gonna stick with 80s. And
I hate that y'all are doing that because you're going to nail out my others. Y'all keep going.
And I am going to roll with Jim and the Holocaust.
That's truly outrageous. Truly outrageous.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, somebody mentioned Jim earlier. Yeah, definitely. Good pick. I mean, it again, kind of like Kid Video. The theme song is a video. Like it's a part of the whole vibe.
Yep.
Good pick. Andy.
All right, I guess now I can take out my my prop from right up here.
Absolutely.
Muppet Babies.
Yes.
This is not a Muppet Baby, but it's my Muppet that I have here. I love Jim Henson. I love all things puppetry.
Excellent show.
Which Cellcast
Muppet
does
Babies
not.
is a great show too, by the way. I mean, just a great show.
Hey,
They have a newer version, but I'm talking like OG Muppet.
Dallas, you just missed it. That one just got picked as an honorable mention.
Another reason for us to hang out.
Yeah. Hey, so this one actually has been mentioned in the chat 2 times at least. I saw it, maybe a third. I think Francisco mentioned it, and I think DJ Courageous might have mentioned it. I'm going with Dino Saucers. Dino Saucers. Yeah, anyways, it's an awesome song.
I didn't know that existed. So
Dino Saucers is my next one. And this is a kind of another jump. Kind of pop punkish, kind of pop, I guess I would say more. But in the 80s, we had a couple orange cats, and the cool one was Heathcliff. And the theme song was a banger. Yeah, so I'm going Heathcliff.
that was a banger.
Heathcliff, no one could terrorize the neighborhood. Yeah.
Right, back to me. I absolutely love this song. Dude, this song is just banging. I'm going PBS for my first time today. And I'm going
Magic School Bus?
No, man. I'm going with a little bit of Rastafarian.
Yeah.
Arthur. Every day when you're walking down the street. Oh, dude, I love this song.
Didn't you mention Arthur in the last one?
I don't know if I did. It's Benjamin's now. Doesn't matter.
Pop quiz. Who sang that song? Who sang that song?
That was Bob Marley's son.
That was
Ziggy.
That was the bottom of Andy's Benji's last time.
Well, there you go. It's Benjamin's on both times. It's not good enough, but it's great.
Good pick. All right, so Hector, you're up.
I doubt this is on anybody's list, but here we go. Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Adventure.
Wow, that's
Nice.
a big pull.
Nice.
Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Adventure. It's a party, that's for sure. Like, I loved that cartoon. It just ended with them saying bogus, and then it was like I enjoyed Bill and Ted in that era. It was a good time. The cartoon didn't last long, but I would use it in my AIG class projects, and just talk about what we learned on Bill and Ted for school. So it was great.
Nice. Very nice. All right. My next pick were the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's our game. Would not like the others who get off the game. If your stick is in trouble, you can call us on the double. Yes, it's definitely the Super Mario Brothers TV show. Excellent theme song. Excellent theme song. Great show. Throw some Adventure of Zelda in there as well. Loved that show. And the theme song too.
And both that one and the Zelda one are great. Good pills. Good pulls.
So there's that one. The next one, I'm surprised I haven't heard yet, and maybe I missed it and I'm crazy. But we talked about it earlier. Samurai Jack has got an excellent theme song.
It does have an excellent theme song.
Excellent theme song, great show, and again, Gendy Tartakovsky. So double Gendy for me today. So that's I was surprised. I was waiting for Hector to be like, that's my number 2, but it didn't happen. So.
Well, you know what? It has a very similar vibe to the Boondocks thing.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, especially towards the end. That's why I left it off of mine. Yeah. So do you go again?
No, I went twice. I got Mario Brothers and Samurai Jack.
All right. So I'm gonna go with Tailspin.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That
was my next pick.
Oh yeah. Tailspin.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Well, I mean, last time I picked, I believe I picked Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, and Chip and Dale. And that one was coming up next. That was my next pick. I should have known. I should have picked that earlier.
Dang, what a good pick.
Man. Dude, that was my next one. So I missed out on 2 this week. I got 6, but I got 2 replacements. All right. Andy, you're up.
I'm going rocking. Give me SWAT Kats. Talk about
which that one was mentioned by Jake last time too.
Jake would have had the best list. Obviously, we're pulling a lot of his picks from last time. Or, he's got the best
or it might have been Drew. It might have been one of them, but
that was Jacob.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go back to back now. This was supposed to be Tailspin. It was supposed to be Silverhawks to finish out my 8, but that couldn't happen. So here I've got 2 really good replacements. I'm going to go with Brave Star, and I'm going to go with Cops. C period O period P period S period. Yeah, that's really my next 2 picks. Cops and Brave Star.
All right. My last pick on my list here. I think I'm going to do this one. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I can. I'm going with my oldest one today, and it's a shout out to my dad. I'm going Hong Kong Phooey.
That's a good one.
Yes, I'm going to go Hong Kong for my last pick, just because a lot of those older cartoons I would watch with my dad. But yeah, let's go Hong Kong Phooey.
Nice.
Awesome stuff. Well, that is our Benjamins today. Do you guys got time for a third?
No,
we got ours last. We got our last ones.
Hector and then
Hector. Yeah, we got 2 more.
I'm gonna go with a deep cut to probably the newest thing that's on here. Enemy by Imagine Dragons for Arcane.
Oh, I have been wanting to watch that show. I have not.
It'll hurt your feelings.
Legends show, right?
Yeah, it'll hurt your feelings. But Imagine Dragons has a really banger of a song called Enemy. It's also got a nice little rap part to it. But it's the theme song for season 1 at least. And
Barry's still hanging out. Yep, that's the Cops. There it is. Fighting crime in a future time. Yeah. Okay. I definitely want to hear this. I love that.
Nice.
All right, finished off.
The last pick. Yeah, last pick. Theme song with only 8 words. Zigil, Midgel, Fidgel, Kevin, 3, 2, 1, Penguins. The follow-up to VeggieTales.
3, 2, 1, Penguins.
Why didn't VeggieTales make it on this? Holy crap.
So, because we were going underrated, and VeggieTales is definitely not underrated. VeggieTales
is the goat. Yeah.
Well, I will say this. I wasn't Christian until VeggieTales was way past my time. I couldn't even tell you the VeggieTales theme song.
Don't make me sing it. I'll do it.
Yeah. I could do their whole music catalog.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Shamarima's remix.
I was about to say that
one. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what was your pick there? I'm trying to find it on Spotify. Sorry, I didn't.
3, 2, 1, Penguins.
3, 2, 1, Penguins.
3, 2, 1, Penguins.
Yeah, was Fidgel and Kevin
in show in the same vein as.
Yeah, it was same creators. It was a boy and his sister, and they would get stuck in this little toy that had little penguins, and they would go on adventures and other planets. And it was not as good as VeggieTales. That's why it only lasted, I think, one season. But man, it had a Third Rock from the Sun, very Third Rock from the Sun feel for the theme song. But the penguins' names are Zigil, Midgel, Fidgel, and Kevin.
I have a hard time finding the songs that.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
No, I found that one. Believe it or not.
Oh.
But I can't find the Cops theme song. I can't find the whatever. Your George.
Yeah.
What was the name of it?
Kid Video.
Kid Video. I still can't find that on Spotify. So
he went way underrated, underrepresented.
He followed the rules. But yeah, no, great pick. All right, all around, guys. Way to go! What a show. Let's go.
Awesome. So we have been doing a third segment. If you guys have time, we can do it. If not, it is okay.
It's like 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes is all it takes.
Sure, go for the 5-10. Yeah.
All right. So this is our new board. We use this at the conventions to bring people in and kind of have fun conversations to make shorts with. There is, I think, 14 things on here. And a couple of them are Rushmore, so we're going to skip those. So, like, this is the retro Rushmore, and we would ask them something of nostalgia. So we'll skip all the Rushmores. We'll skip the 1v1 draft, which is very much like Benjamin's. But all the other ones, if it lands on there, well, Hector and CJ, you'll play a game against each other and see who wins. So
okay.
I'll share the game when it happens. If it lands on one of them that we can't do, I'll spin again. So it's games like this or that.
Hot take.
That's the 1v1 draft. It's like
hot takes.
Hot take.
You got a mentalist. Speak it in.
Oh, who's your George?
Okay, that works.
So we haven't done this one yet. So who's your George it's going to be essentially a couple questions, and you just have to quickly. It's kind of like lightning round. Tell me your number one of a topic from probably cartoons, and I have all these built out. Let me pull it up for you, and essentially this is. Oh, by the way, this is the very first second segment we ever did. So this, before we did Benjamin's, this was the game Andy and I would play for the second segment. So, all right, here we go. So, y'all are both going to get the same question. So it's kind of lightning round, but it's not really lightning round. So, most hype cartoon intro theme and show together.
X-Men.
The number one.
X-Men.
Ever. Because this isn't underrated. Just most.
Yeah. X-Men.
X-Men.
Batman the Animated
Series. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah,
it's good stuff. Best singing vocals in a cartoon theme song.
Oh, easy. But y'all tell me.
Best vocals. Oh man. I can't get Defenders of the Earth stuck out of my head. It is not the best vocals, but that is like I can't get it out. It's right there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Defenders of the Earth. It's some good vocals. It's some trash lyrics, but it's some good vocals.
Francisco says Count Duckula. Hector, you got one?
No.
I'm going back. DuckTales. I'm sorry. DuckTales.
Woo! Pokemon.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
All right. The very best. All right. The best instrumental one ever.
X-Men.
X-Men is a good pick.
Now, hang on my channel, there's a video of my kids. They've added words to the song, and it's pretty priceless. So, yeah, Next Gen Nerd, go check that out. So that's a good one. Yeah, I'll say that's. Can I say the same one, or I have to pick a different one?
All right, cartoon theme song that is way better than the show.
Oh, way better than the show.
Thundercats.
Oh.
Dude, Thundercats did not age well at all. I tried to watch it back. I was like, gosh, what am I watching? You got one, Hector?
That's a lot of thinking.
I'm gonna go with Silverhawks.
Yeah,
Silverhawks. I like it. All right, cartoon intro you will never skip. Well, Hector, you already gave this one.
Yeah.
Never skip.
Well, I'll give another one. Free Ren, season 1.
So
anime.
for me, won't skip the Netflix Voltron. Netflix Voltron intro. I love that one. Love it. I was
All
watching
right,
it 3 or
and
4
the
times
very
today.
last one. The very last one. What is the most nostalgic cartoon song for you personally?
Muppet Babies.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
Babies. Good stuff, man. Good show. Good show.
I
Hey,
learned
look,
about Star Wars from Muppet Babies.
dude, I
That's
learned
awesome.
so much from Muppet Babies, bro. So much. Ninja Turtles, Iron Blooded Orphans, season 1, never skip ever. Fair Hector, that's fair. Bing Bing Bum on Mashal, says Princess Batman, Retro Rewind. Celeste is dropping bombs. Hey, haven't seen this guy in a while. He survives a stroke.
Gummy Bears out was a banger.
Gummy Bears was
Yes.
on my last list.
Another
Dude
great
survives a
vocals.
stroke. He hits 1 million views on a show. He's going to run a Hey, Andy, guess what? Keith had a stroke, guys, back in December. We've been praying for him. We love this guy so much. But he is trying to run a marathon now that he has had a stroke. And one of the places he's picked for his half marathon, Andy, Decula. He's coming here potentially to run around Archer in the woods. That's all. Look, Keith, if you pick Decula, let me know. I mean, you could probably stay here as long as as long as we're here, because my family will be traveling around that time for sports. But if we're here, come hang out here. Save you some money. Just got done with the whatnot. I'm here, man. So yeah, man, we love you, Keith. Glad you're doing better.
I just thought about this. My unskippable is Hey Arnold.
That's a good pick.
That's my
That's a good
unskippable.
one.
I mean, my unskippable is Ninja Turtles by far, 100%. He said, I am genuinely considering both that one and the Atlanta one. Hey, I'm only an hour and something, depending on what side of Atlanta you're going to. But Atlanta is an hour from Atlanta, so good luck with that. Yeah. But Keith, you're always invited. Love you guys. All right, so let's tell everybody good night. And are we under 2 hours? Andy, it's been
We won't end under 2 hours.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We finished under 2. Now
I knew we could do it fast. But Hector, tell everybody about your neck of the woods, your side of the internet, where people need to go to pick up these amazing devotionals and other things, and like maybe a convention or something you got coming up. Tell everybody about what you're doing.
All right. You can head over to faithandfandom.org. We have more than 200 geeky devotionals free to read there. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can also search for Faith and Fandom. And if you type audio with Faith and Fandom, it'll pull up audio chapters of all the stuff from the books. If you search Faith and Fandom on Amazon, you'll find me there. Or I just put out a fiction D&D style book that's there. I will be traveling a lot this summer. I will be at Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina, June 12th through the 14th. And that's the first con that Jeff Loeb is ever going to do outside of San Diego, which is a huge thing. I'll be there. I'll be doing Geek Church at GalaxyCon Raleigh. And then I'll be doing some speaking at some Bible camps in Alabama, North Carolina, and some other places as well. And you can I think that covers most of it. But you can find me at Faith and Fandom on all the socials.
That is awesome. How about you, CJ? Share your neck of the internet.
Yeah. So you can find my audio podcast at nextgennerd.com. On YouTube, it's nextgen_nerd. I've also got several devos I've done on Bible Thump with Love Thy Nerd. Hector and I do the Pull List podcast on Love Thy Nerd. I've written several articles there as well. Those are kind of the big things that we do. And if you want to be on the show, hit me up, send me what you want to talk about. We can make it work happen.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you guys ever need some guests, we would love to come and hang on your neck of the woods.
Yeah, man.
With you. Also, Hector, you didn't mention this, but one of my favorite things Hector does is every Friday morning or every other Friday morning, he jumps in on Facebook and whatever. And Hector, I right at about the time you go on, I'm changing classes that Friday morning, and usually I'm standing at the door waiting for a teacher with you kind of propped up, trying to listen without getting in trouble and let kids get out the door. And then I'll try and send a comment or two if I catch him. But on Friday mornings, he just gives like the pop culture news. Like everything going on in the world. Yeah,
I'll be doing that tomorrow afternoon because I have to line up my daughter's graduation at 7 a.m.
But I love
Barry. I'll be in GalaxyCon Raleigh. But
yeah, Barry, go see him. Barry is he was in the military with me, and great dude. He's a collector of action figures, so maybe you'll see it. I'll
be on the 4th floor of GalaxyCon Raleigh up in Artist Alley, and then we'll have Geek Church on Sunday morning, and there'll be a Faith and Fandom discussion panel either on Friday or Saturday, I believe.
Barry, go and check him out. We're hoping to do Southeast Gaming Exchange this year. We were invited to do it. Haven't got any of the details yet. That's going to be in July. We're really praying about that. That's a big deal. It's one of the biggest video game conventions in the country. And hopefully we can have Geek Church there too. That's one of the things that Austin said we potentially could do. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. And we passed the 2-hour mark. Yep. And by the way, Double Mint is running it as well. We should all hang. Definitely. I want to go and visit Double Mint over in their warehouse. Don't feel obligated to hang out with and stay at my place if you're staying with those guys, Keith. But the offer is open. I just know that, we love you, man. And I'm glad that you're doing well. Been following. I think it's day 71 today or 72. I don't know, but go and watch him. He's doing a cool journey. Well, guys, thanks for being here. It's been amazing. I can't wait to hang. Next week, I believe, let me just share this and then we're out of here. Next week, I believe, is anime openings, but I just want to check and make sure that's right. Because the schedule I totally botched the schedule with a few of our guests, and some people were amazing and moved for us and made it happen. And Andy is moving and all the stuff and camps and just making sure things happen. So give you a quick rundown. Next week is anime openings. Very similar show. It's going to be with Quentin and Charles from Beneath the Tangles and Religious Fanboy. And then in 2 weeks, we'll have Isaac and James. We're going to do movie scenes from Popcorn Theology. We're not doing anything on June 11th. June 18th, we're having the Pokemon show. Currently, it's with Pokey Trev and Dusty Flotilla. Hopefully, Poketalk. And we'll finish off the movie series with spy movies with Rocky Castro on N Squared Podcast and Zach Schnack, our guy, Iowa Retro Gaming Dad. We love you guys. Let's tell everybody good night. We hit right at the 2-hour mark, Andy. Andy, are you going to week 1?
June 8th.
June 8th.
I believe that's week 1. Yes.
So
actually one is that
we don't have July 9th. We don't have a show because of kids camp. And yes, I will be there.
Week 1, no way. It's actually happening. That while camp. Well, that's youth camp. Youth camp. It'll be out with us.
Oh well, yeah. I said week 1.
Week 1 for youth camp.
So you're doing week 1 on both?
No, we're doing week 2 on kids camp.
Oh.
Week 2 kids camp. Week 1. This has never happened that I've been there at the same week they have. Team colors are supposed to come out tomorrow. Hopefully you saw that. Anyway.
So go with your kids too. Hang out with me. Anyways, yeah, awesome. Yeah. Tell everybody good night.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thanks for everybody in the chat. Let's say good night like we always do. This is the Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top 4
and nothing more.
Peace.